to go out.
Your
Choose my
pick.
what?
Your pick to win.
I have no idea.
I
Maybe Savage. He won last week, so
I don't think he'll
could
go
be an
back to back.
option.
I actually either have Apex Drastic or
Yeah, my game sound is not loading in.
my game. Stupid.
Hold up.
The game invite.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's working now. You need a game
Keep
invite?
shooting me
Here.
again.
Okay. On board, we're gonna go on board with the McLaren of Johan.
Johan, good.
11 drivers here today. Currently on his outlap though, as he heads through the middle sector.
He got a warning press race, I believe, for the limiting stuff.
I don't know if it's just me, but your mic is. Oh, your mic is really. It's like cutting in and out.
Oh crap.
Yeah. As he heads through the hairpin in the final sector. Getting ready to
You
start his
have
lap.
race director. Pause.
I have race director, so what does that do?
You're in pause menu.
Okay. As he heads to the chicane to start his lap now. Staying away from the wall of champions. Here he goes. Down into turn 1, hard on the brakes.
Ooh.
Make sure not to lock him up.
I see.
It's on those curbs. Now heading down into turn 3. Really tricky chicane right here. I sent you about 20.
I'm gonna restart my Xbox.
Yeah, you do that. Here he comes. A lot of chicanes on this track, actually. Just heading down the back straight, one of the back straights, into this right left-hander. Regular corner cutting on today. Track limits are pretty aggro and extreme around this track as he heads towards the hairpin now. Who's that in the distance? I think that's an Alfa Romeo driver. Here he goes. He's going to open his DRS now at the line. Push that pedal through the floor now as he heads towards the final bus stop chicane. He's going to send it in. Provisional pole is Angel, but now as he crosses the line, it's going to be Johan with a 113.294. Good lap from him. Let me get my co-commentator back in real quick. Okay, let's find somebody else. Oh, the Haas of Vlad Balloon, newcomer, just joined today. And I think he's coming to the line right now. And it's going to be... Okay. And... Oh, messes up his lap. I don't know if he was on one or just completed one. But he goes P2. I lied. I like spreading misinformation on the internet. He's going to lag out though. Still P2. The McLaren's going to get the tow from the Mercedes. Never mind, he's going to go into the pits. I love when this happens. That's nice. I'm on board with Prince in the AlphaTauri, currently on his outlap. Okay. Here he comes. Cutting that corner extremely. Heads for the hairpin. Who's that behind him? I think that's Marty. He's trying to weave and break that toe from the Mercedes. Doesn't want to give him any extra tenths or lap time as he heads towards the chicane. Full send. He's gonna hit the wall of champions. Mercedes is gonna break its front wing. Hold on. It was Rendick, I believe. Nope, Savage was in the pit. I believe it was just an incident. I don't know. I know both of them were on a lap, and then they were really close. I think that the car behind just needs to back off. So on board with La Balloon now, as Tempest sets a new fastest lap. What can La Balloon do though? Let's check it out. Let's go on his telemetry. Not his telemetry. There you go. He's on mediums? Okay, mediums. I mean, it's only Q1, so I get it, I guess. Saving those softs for Q3. He obviously has big dreams to make it there as he comes flying. Yeah. What is his lap gonna be? It's gonna be 111.4. Stays the same. So, top 3, Tempest, English Villain, and that guy ZP. Know what? Here comes Savage now. Oh, I think he lagged out. Here comes Savage through Sector 1. That beautiful looking Mercedes. Through turn 3. Right on the limit. As he flies down the straight, staying on the inside. He's gonna eat those curbs up really nicely. Great exit. Cool. As he's gonna head down the back straight. There's a William that's gone off in the distance, rejoining the track now. Flap open, gaining an extra 17 kilometers as he heads towards the final corner. He's gonna send it. There's a random tire in the way right there. And it's gonna be pole provisionally for Savage. 111.0. See, let's find somebody else. Who else is on lap? Looks like English Villain. Ooh, lacking a little bit on the exit. So he goes hard on the brakes. Oh, what the? Let's get a little onboard footage. 4/10 up on his time so far. Gonna have a decent hairpin. Good power on exit. So now he's gonna fly down the straight. Oh, and English villain pole. 6 minutes left in Q1. What's that behind him? It's gonna be Abdaloon. Oh, there's Randag. Goes fastest. Tempest must have been in the barriers. He head down the straight now to start his flying lap. See what the newcomer can do. Currently P6. As he starts it now. Coming through turns 1 and 2. Keeps a tight line. Right on the edge there. Nice corner. Do sector 2. What is that? 3/10 up? 3/10 up so far. It's gonna be through the final turn. A dash to the line. It's gonna be 4/10 improvement and P6. I think there's a Ferrari on track. No, Alfa Romeo. Oh, a little bit of a slide. Yeah, I think this is a dummy lap. But here's Prince. What is Prince gonna set? Nothing good. I think this is also a bad lap. ZP on his out lap. Here comes Live Balloon into the pits. Everybody pretty much on an out lap right now. Somebody must have crashed or something. Sector 2 caution. Williams going slowly. I think he's just letting him through. Savage on his out lap. Who's the closest to starting their lap? It's the two McLarens. I think they might try and get a toe off of each other. There's 1 and 2. They're following each other pretty closely. I don't know about the dirty air in this game, but oh yeah, gets loose. I think that's a lap over for the McLaren driver of Apex. Let's go on board with Johan. A little bit slidey out of that corner. 3/10 slower. And there's a caution in sector 1. Who's that for? Oh, I think that's Savage. Having a little bit of a spin. Who's that? Here's Apex. Still continuing with his lap. How about Johan? For Johan, to the final corners. He's gonna send it. Yes, I can hear you. Hold on. It's gonna be a 114. Nothing good there for the McLaren driver. 116 for his teammate. Oh. Oh, they're talking about the baseball team. I was like, what? Yeah, that makes sense. Good thing he didn't have. Shout out all his fans. Loud balloon. Nearly 5/10 up as he heads towards turn 3. What is there to moderate? He heads down the back straight. Sure. Coming to the hairpin. He's gonna need to have a big send here. Huh? Why do you suck ass? It's qualifying. I'm not gonna get hyped for some random ass bullshit. You know what I mean? It's qualifying. You gotta wait till the race. There's no action. Where's the racing at? It's not in qualifying. If you don't like it, leave. I don't really care. You do you. Nah, I'm just coming to the line. It's gonna be 110.8. It's P2 for loud balloon in Q1. Oh, your mic's doing that thing again. Oh, wait, it's good now. I think it's just your mic. You might put it like farther away from your mic. And that is Q1 done and dusted. So, oh, well, it said Q1 for me. That's how I was just a little bit intrigued by that. Oh, I could have sworn it said Q1. Alright, formation lap has started. Once again. Oh, guess it's not shorter. That's perfect. Okay. Almost ready to start the race now. Oh, pole sitter is disqualified from the formation lap. No way. Okay, here we go. And it's going to be 5 red lights. And away we go. As the front two get a pretty even start. Never mind, he gets a little bit of a better start. Loud Balloon is going to be in the clutches of that Aston Martin going into turn 1. Going to have the inside for turn 2, though. He's going to keep him at bay. Oh, gets a little bit loose on the exit. A little bit of bumping going on. Who's that? Savage into second. So the Mercedes are 1-2. Reminiscent back to 2020 days. As they head towards turn 6. He's going to be on the defense. Oh, a lot of lag from Loud Balloon. He's head down the straight. Loud Balloon falling down to 5th after starting 2nd. He's going to defend that spot right there. Keep it. I'm going to try and chase down the rest of the field. Heading down the back straight. Who is battling at the moment? I know there's a lot of cars close to each other. Here comes the Aston Martin and the Mercedes battling in the chicane. He's going to get the better exit. Going to tap the wall a little bit as the leader's just running away. Going to be side by side. They bang wheels down into the first corner. He's going to tuck in behind Savage. As they head into the chicane, there's a caution in Sector 1. Looks like Angel and another Alpha Tauri going at it. Down here. So looks like everybody's settling into the race pretty nicely. Just trying to get things flowing. After 4 restarts, I believe. Got it down. So we should be good to go for the rest of the race. Now he's going to try and get the slipstream. I think he can make a move into turn 1 if he keeps this proximity to Savage. Never mind, he's going to brush the wall a little bit. That's a McLaren and Williams fighting that guy's EP in Apex. DRS is enabled, so we'll definitely start seeing some more moves now. It might become a DRS train, but hopefully not. Yes. DRS detection point just came up. Here comes the DRS zone. Will the Hatch of Loud Balloon have to worry about defending? I don't think so, not on this occasion. Maybe going down the back straight. And Angel's out. That's going to be a safety car. slow down. Your pace. Is he? Yeah, no. Been streaming for 69 minutes so far. Nice. So we're gonna be under safety car for the next few laps. I wonder what happened to Angel. Will it show us a replay? As they all file into line now. Safety car just ahead of them on the straight. Everybody trying to warm up those temperatures right now. They just might go this lap. I don't think so though, as the Ferrari and the AlphaTauri are a ways behind. So another lap. Looks like they probably will go in this lap. Nobody pitted yet. This is staying pretty much the same since around the second lap. Just waiting now. Lights on the safety car are still on as they head through the middle sector. Yep, safety car in this lap, so let's get ready to go. It's gonna be the two Mercedes, then an Aston Martin, then Villain, then Savage with the penalty. Severe collision with his teammate. Stewards will have a look at that after the race, most likely. As we're getting ready to go now. And it looks like we're green. Trying to get a jump. A little bit of a train at the back, getting crowded. But leader away clear. So is second place. As they all file in behind each other. Let's go into the back of the pack, see if we can find any battles. Two AlphaTauri teammates. battling, trying to look for a way around each other. Pretty nice battle here. Oh, he's gonna go ghosted for a second. Oh, he's gonna be spun. Oh, so a weird occurrence for Ghost. Here comes the McLaren of Apex, trying to take that position from Loud Balloon. He's gonna have that big toe on the backstretch. I don't know if he's gonna be using ERS or not. Looks like he is. What about Loud Balloon? Also yes. Nothing is gonna be done on this straight. What about turn one? He's gonna get really close to the wall. Pretty much everybody's saying the same. Looking for some battles. See now, there's Alpha Taurian for the pit. Everybody pretty spaced out though. Within same gaps of each other. But Williams is catching up to the McLaren. So it looks like maybe a three-way battle. Caution in sectors 2. Who is that for? Don't know. It's going to be a huge slipstream train though down the backstretch. Happening though. They just can't break away from each other's slipstream. It's not working. DRS is enabled. Let's get ready for some action, folks. Oh, gets close to the wall, gets loose. Here's ZP on the inside. ZP's gonna take the position from him, but the McLaren's gonna fight back. He's gonna try and get the switchback. They're gonna be close coming into the corner. He thought about ascend, but it just wasn't there at the moment. He's gonna straddle that curb. I think he gets the better exit on ZP. Here's the DRS. ZP gonna go a little bit defensive. He's gonna get loose. No contact, they're side by side. It's gonna be a battle at the hairpin. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna back out first? Neither of them. It's gonna be a really good battle. He's gonna get forced wide. ZP takes that position and is through, but the McLaren will have the DRS, I believe. So here they come into the chicane. He's weaving, trying to break the toe. It's not going to be an overtake this time for the McLaren, but what about turn one? As they come down the straight. Nothing so far. Nothing attempted. Close though. Getting him on those traction zones. The McLaren is, as he gets squirrely again. He's waiting patiently for ZP to make a mistake. Maybe a move here. It's the right left-hander coming up. DRS is open. Good exit from Apex. He's going to sneak up the inside. Job's not done yet, though. Oh, they make contact. Oh, and he spins. ZP saves it. It looks like ZP might have turned in on him. As the Mercedes duo are now jostling for position. He's going to go defensive. Savage is going to get through. No, Randag is going to get through. Going to be battling down the front stretch. Pulling away a little bit now. That Mercedes has pace. See who else. Alpine and the Aston Martin very close. Angel has left the session. Abysmal day from him, DNFing. Looks like La Balloon getting in touch with the wall. Trying to catch up to that duo. I don't think he has DRS from either of them so far. Yeah, 1.7 behind. Oh, never mind, actually. So it looks like he is not going to have DRS. Detection point is way back before the hairpin. So I think you'll have DRS here. Never mind, he doesn't. So just out of reach. Oh, and they make contact! And that's a spin for the Alpine. As La Balloon now has a chance to get in P3. Catching up to the Aston Martin. Gonna be a great battle. DRS is definitely going to be in assistance of this overtake right here. The DRS flap is about to open. Will he be alongside him to make that move stick? Not this time, no. Maybe a bus stop send. As he's waiting patiently to get that DRS. Looks like the Aston Martin's a little bit slidey out of the exit. Here's the DRS. About to open for La Balloon. Too far though on this occasion. What now? He gets a really good exit on Villain. Has a DRS. Nothing though. Just ever so slightly closer to Villain. Remember these new regulations, you can follow a lot closer than the last cars, which is good. Better for racing, obviously. And it's proving that today. These guys can follow each other with intense and no effect, pretty much. Here comes Loud. They're both pretty level on pace with each other. It looks like sticking with each other like glue. Looks like La Balloon is going to get the better exit out of the hairpin though. He is going to have that DRS. He is going to be closer this time. But I don't think close enough. He's gaining. But not enough. He's going to back off. English is going to dive it into the pits. Speeding in the pit lane. 5-second penalty. Gotta get those cars slowed down, guys, for the pit entry. So that's La Balloon into a P2. Pretty much a net podium. ZP just behind. But he does have a Ferrari in his mirrors. Looks like that Ferrari's catching him too. There's a caution in Sector 2. Who's that? Oh, McLaren getting slidey. So it's going to be the AlphaTauri of Ghost. Looks like he ran into the wall. Broke his wing. A lot of weaving. For who knows why. Who's that in the back though? It's going to be the Aston Martin and the Mercedes 3 wide for a moment. Looks like Andag, I think she had a penalty. Oh my god. Pushing it all the way to the wall in that corner. I think he's going to be out of DRS range this time. Never mind. Now he's just going to be really far back. What's it gonna be in a turn one? DRS open again. Nothing. Let's scramble through the pack. There's Apex with his pit stop. Here's Loud Balloon catching up to the leader of Savage. I don't think neither of them have pitted yet. Yep, coming down just a bit. They both. No, Loud Balloon's not gonna dive into the pits, but Savage is. Loud Balloon gonna be the last to pit, I think. My Johan also diving it in. So was an AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri Prince. Oh, and that's Ghost hopping the curbs. So, next car behind Loud Balloon, 7 seconds back. Everybody pretty spread out. Here comes Randag. He loses time on the exit. Sorry. Here's ZP, just behind. Everybody pretty spread out. Ferrari has pitted, so Loud Balloon's still yet to pit. I think he might pit this lap. As you'll see the Alpine probably right now. I can hear him. Here's Loud Balloon. Halfway into this race, pretty much. Still not in the pits. Look like he's gonna go long. He is on that hard compound of tires. Oh, Loud Balloon squirrely. Loses some time. I think it might be time for him to pit. You see, he's gotten loose a lot in these past few laps. Tires might be done. Yeah, you see him getting loose there. Is he gonna dive into the pits? Yes, he is. Here comes Loud Balloon into the pits. Here comes the Alpine. Alpine is staying out. Villain. I think Villain pitted already. Yep, there's everybody passing him. Vlad Balloon is going to come out in 7th. I think a few cars yet to pit. He's on a set of mediums, so he's going to have a bit more pace, a bit more grip in those medium compound tires. But let's go back up the field. Oh, wide at the hairpin. What's Randak got to have to say about that? As the DRS flap opens, it's gonna have a lot of overspeed on the Aston Martin driver. Ghost with the 2-second time penalty for multiple warnings. On regular corner cutting nonetheless. Looks like there is a VSC. Who is that for? Really wish it would show replays in this game. Looks like it is for Ghost. Does have a broken wing. DRS now enabled again. So here comes the pack. So Tempest is gonna lose a lot of time from that. I think, is he gonna finally dive it into the pits? No, he's not. He's staying out. Is he on hards? No, he's on softs. So interesting from him. Let's actually check. His softs are 8 laps old, so coming to the end of their life. My Balloon has the newest tires of everybody, so if they have to make one more stop, it'll be interesting to see. I think Temp is definitely going to have to make one more stop. This is the Mercedes. As they're all staying in a pretty tight-knit group right now. Can ZP do anything with the Mercedes? He's going to have the DRS for sure. He's going to be extremely close. By the time they get to the corner, it's not going to be enough. Down into turn 1, I think it's a possibility though. As he gets a pretty slow exit. Second slower on that lap than his fastest. He's getting extremely close in the corners though. Ghost retires from the session. Interesting, and that's going to be a VSC. The VSC. And Tempest is going to have to pit soon. So his positions are going to be down the drain, so to speak. And then I think that'll be the pit stop cycling out. Lap 21 out of 35. So 14 laps left. Definitely didn't just do that on a calculator. I'm so good at math. So we're waiting to go green again. As soon as all the debris is cleared up. Oh, drive through Furry Villain for speeding under VSC. So as we go green now, the leader is going to have a penalty. Second penalty this race, I believe. Well, that might have been the last lobby. Nonetheless, he still got one. So he's going to have to surf it. So that's pretty much his race over. Everybody behind him will move up one. So the two Mercedes will be 1-2 once again. Aston Martin is going to have to suffer. Mercedes getting really close though. Savage trying to get that slipstream with the DRS. He's going to go defensive into the corner. Oh, Savage has to back off. Nearly goes into the wall. The two Mercedes are going to be side by side nearly. Looks like Randag gets the position. She's going to try and go chase him down with DRS. DRS open now. Gonna be on the bumper. They both dive into the pits. And English Villain with another penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. So, just worse after worse for Villain. As the Mercedes comes in behind him. Everybody else moving up a spot. So it looks like a lot of these people are going on a two-stop strategy. I think Loud Balloon's on the one stop. So is, or maybe Savage. Let's see. Tires are 8 laps old. So he should be good to go to the end of the race, I think, if he manages those tires well. So 2 people DNFing from this race. Oh. Flick of the steering wheel for Loud Balloon to save that car. Virtual safety car is out. Prince retiring from the session. Don't know what happened. Might have crashed. As Loud Balloon dives it in. I think he's going to put on a new set of softs. Who else? A lot of people are coming in the pits now. I think everybody knows. Yep, softs. Who else? It's coming through. Softs for the Aston Martin. Yep, a lot of people. Some people switching to the mediums as well. Leaving the session. Oh, it looks like a full safety car has been called out now. So about 11 laps left. 12 actually. Coming to 11 laps left. Looks like. ZP inherits the lead from Savage. Mercedes are now back down in 5th and 6th. Looks like he's going to drop all the way down to the last running position though. Safety car, I think, will be in this lap. Yep, in this lap. Here we go now, getting ready to go. McLaren a little bit out of place. Get back into line. Hopefully before we restart. Everybody warming up their tires. As looks like we're green. ZP gets a good jump, but Loud Balloon gets a really good exit out of the bus stop. Head down into turn one. Some blistering on those tires already. It looks like may just be some weird glitch, but nonetheless, looks like we're gonna have a battle for the lead very soon. Gap staying the same though. ZP sets a fastest sector 1. Crucially. But Loud Balloon is behind him. Still 1.1 seconds is the gap. ZP being pretty content in that lead spot. Now 6/10. ZP with the fastest lap. Looks like Loud Balloon might have found something. Getting closer. Randag, the Mercedes, has retired. In the session, I think he has crashed. She has crashed. No safety car though. We're gonna have a really good battle for the lead, looks like it, coming up. ZP in the wall. Loud with a decent exit. As they head down the straight, 3/10 separate them. 3/10 separate the top step of the podium. Coming into the final corner. Looks like another car retiring from the session. DRS now enabled. So might see a battle or an overtake for the lead this lap, providing Loud Balloon can stay in DRS about half a second back and gaining through these first set of corners. He's definitely going to have DRS. I don't know if he's going to have enough juice to get the move done though, as he dives his car into the corner. Got to drive it like a fighter pilot basically, as his DRS wing opens. He's just behind. I don't know if he's gonna have DRS this time. Never mind. Staying in DRS, but ZP putting on a comfortable defense against Loud Balloon. Just staying just in DRS range, but not enough for Loud Balloon to overtake. Need to be around the 6/10 range to get close enough to overtake, pretty much. As he's gonna have the DRS here, and he's gonna swoop past him easy. As the lead, Loud Balloon goes. 6 laps left in this race. Savage with the fastest lap. As these two jockey for position. Looks like a huge battle. We're gonna check back real quick. Just a huge gaggle of cars. Let's go to the leaders. ZP is gonna have DRS and is only 4 tenths behind him. I'm gonna stick behind right here. Thought about it just for a millisecond. I saw his car twitch, but stays put. He knows there's a bigger and better opportunity coming up right now. Is he gonna follow a little bit too closely, get washed out wide? But here he comes. He's only 3 tenths back. Can easily get there. Loud Balloon trying to think, should I go defensive? ZP lifts in order to keep it behind him. He knows he can get a mega run down into turn 1. He can maybe even sneak up the inside here. Nothing yet though so far. Loud Balloon keeping him at bay for the moment. Johan with the second time penalty. Loud Balloon getting squarely on the exit. But pulling away from ZP at the same time. ZP using all that track that he can that's available to him. As they head through turn 6 and 7. To the backstrap with DRS. Loud Balloon's really squarely on this exit. Maybe his tires are going off just a little bit. They're starting to wear down. Those softs wear pretty easily, and he's gonna dive it in on the brakes. Nearly have to miss the corner. Loud Balloon now pulls away with the 8/10 of a second gap into the hairpin. So he comes. Gap's getting closer and closer. Loud Balloon loose again, trying to put the power down. Just won't let him though. Those tires, those rears might be done. I know they're crying for help, pleading for him to stop, but he can't, as he has ZP right behind him. There's a caution in sector 1. Don't know who that's for, but it looks like it's all cleared up now. And he's keeping Loud Balloon on his toes. Is ZP has a DRS again. Don't think any move is going to be established here. He's thinking about it, but he's going to slot back into position. Loud Balloon just getting loose out of every exit, it looks like. Maybe a little bit smoother. Yeah, right there, as you see, he counter steers. ZP is going to be really close this time with the aid of DRS. He's waiting. He's going to swoop to the inside. Oh, he's going to give him a dummy move. But it doesn't work. Loud Balloon just drifting. Maybe he's showing off. I don't know. Ooh, a massive moment for Loud Balloon. Gives ZP the opportunity. Loud's gonna go defensive. Oh, and he's trying to switch back. The switchback is gonna work. And Loud Balloon tags the wall. What a move from ZP into the lead. Now as Loud Balloon falls back out of DRS range. So that battle might be over. For Loud Balloon, he's gonna try and push it as hard as possible, but it's really close to the wall on that occasion. There's 7 cars left in this race right now. I know he's really angry about that. He has to be smoother on his throttle inputs if he wants to make it to the end of the race. As you see, he's a little bit more controlled right there. He heads down to turn 1. ZP. Hashtag blessed right now. As he's getting away from Loud Balloon. He might take his first ever win in his first ever race in PSO right now. Just a few more laps, 3 to go to be exact. Gap closing a little bit. Caution in sector 2. And that's going to be for Loud. And Loud's out. Loud's out of the race. Oh, the second place man has DNF for the race. I think he hit the wall. I was on board with ZP at the time. I didn't see it. But just looks like he got a little bit too happy on the throttle pedal, like he has through this last part of the race. So that's going to give the opportunity to Apex for second place. He's got to be mad about that. We're going on to the penultimate lap now. He has an 8-second gap, so he can be pretty cautious, but not too cautious. He doesn't want to get run down in these final laps. Let's check out if there's any other battling. So McLaren and an Alpine pretty close, but not close enough. Now, yeah, everybody pretty spread out. So it looks like this will be your finishing order unless anything else drastic happens. As we wait though. Looks like that Alpine is catching English. Gap down to 1.1 as they head towards the hairpin. A little bit wide on exit for Villain. Apex has retired, so that's the second place man again DNFing. I'm sure we'll see him right now. I think he might have hit the wall of champions. Unfortunate. As we head on to this final lap now, we're going to see these two jockeying for position. It's going to be close. It's going to be tight between these two. No attempt made there. Some DRS down the straight. He's going to get the exit on him. Gonna get squirrely, the Aston Martin. Aston Martin thought he had DRS for a second, but he did not. As it's might be one of the last opportunities he gets. But for ZP, one hopefully of many as he heads to the bus stop. ZP have a day, comes to the line. He's gonna win the Canadian Grand Prix in PSO. Outstanding. Great job for him. We're going to check back on that battle, though. It looks like it's pretty much over for him, unless he can get a good exit. Right here. Oh, he broke his wing. His wing was broken. So, that's the race. ZP first. Savage second. What a race for ZP. Started fourth, I believe, climbed his way to first, avoided all the crashes and wrecks and silliness of the race. Just had a consistent race. As we go to the podium celebration now, here comes ZP with his champagne and his trophy. He's going to look at the crowd. He's going to wave. He's going to shake the man's hand. Going to be elated with that win, as so is his team, as they all celebrate now. So that is it, folks, for the race. I am your host, Chief Dankaroo. I will see you guys next week for round 4, and be safe. Have a good night.